Get it behind you! Crap. Oh yeah. You know, like in okay. I don't think so. It's already terrible.
I need spirit.
Alright. So, as you should know, I was standing in your house. Oh, no, no, no. You're on your PS4. Not my mind. Currently, just to set the scene
I don't
here.
have enough spirit.
Currently in the Coast Guard. Everything seems normal. It's a normal day out. Sun's setting a little bit. Just got done having some fine dinner. What do you guys have in Oklahoma? Typically. You eat. What do you eat? What do you eat? Oh, okay, I get this. This guy does have a nice warm pizza. Just pizza. And you're like, wow man, I'm stuffed. And I'm like, what you get to eating? And you're like, cheese pizza. I'm like, sure had that. But I'm on a thing. 'Cause I'm a Coast Guard. Alright. So what do we want to be playing? It's not a part of the story, it's me thinking. Okay.
But the coat.
Let's be playing. Let's play this, you know. Let's play this. So we're playing some Diablo, and then all these on your window, right? You're like, the hell is that? And I'm like, the hell is what? And you're like, noise. I'm like, what noise? And then all I hear is the sound of you putting your headset down, and you're like, holy! Like that, like you said it all dramatically. And then I'm like, what? But you can't hear me because you're kind of far away from the mic, right? All you hear is like, man, I got That's all you hear is. Just hypothetically saying, that's all you hear, right? Wait, okay, that's what you hear. Oh, it won't be the same. Come on. Alright. Okay, I gotta think. I forgot. I lost my place. Okay. So, you come back to the mic, you're like, what? I'm like, what? What is going on? And you're like, there's zombies! You say it like that. And I'm like, calm down. Are you kidding? Word for word. I'm like, are you kidding? I mean, you gotta be kidding. And you're like, no, dude, I'm not kidding. Wait, no, you're like, no, I'm not kidding. Like you say it like that. And then always, and then that's the window breaking. And you're like, ah, Sandra! And like the zombie, you find out that the zombie is Sandra, your co-worker from Signs and Wonders. And you're like, Dad! Wait, you gotta say, just imagine you're saying it louder than that. I gotta keep it down because my parents. Dad! Right, you're saying it louder though. You're like screaming it. Anyways. Let's get on with the shit. I'm blanking out again. What the son? What is it, Jason? Your dad comes barging in through the door. You're like, and then he's like, oh, Sandra! And then, you know, freaking open carry in Oklahoma. Your dad's like a Vietnam War veteran. Politically saying.
I can't believe
And
I thought rescue would never come.
he's like that's the sound of him. That's that wasn't part of the story. That was just anyways. That's him whipping out his Glock and his Rari, and he's like, this is all the slow motion now. And then it's like, you know, it's like signifying that's reverting to normal motion. And then the zombie falls on top of you, and you're like, you're like having a nervous breakdown because you're like, Sandra's dead. And your dad's like, get up, son! Get up! This ain't no time to be pussyfooting around! And you're like, we gotta go! And then, alright, so like some time passes by, you know, like it kind of blacks out. Oh no, it doesn't black out, it like fades out with your dad grabbing you by the wrist and you're like, and then like... And then, so, next scene, it shows me, Jesse, Robert, like it all just shows scenes of us getting into our car and driving. And this is supposed to signify us driving to Oklahoma. Next scene, we're all there, in the kitchen, standing in a circle.
It matters not.
You got a window behind you. Jesse's leaning on the counter. Your dad's got his hands on his hips. He's got one hand very, very close to his Glock and his Rari. And, Glock and his Rari. Okay. So, we're all sitting there like, how are we gonna handle this? There's freaking zombies out there. Like, not we're like, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna handle this? And we're like, yeah. And then all you hear is and then like slow motion. The window's breaking behind you, and I'm like, Jason, we all love you. And then you like slow motion turn around, you know, you're making that noise like, what the crap behind me? And so you turn around, and then the zombie grabs you, right? And now it's Sandra's brother, because like, you know how they live together, they're probably family, right? Yeah. And
Hey lady, I got some.
Before I Ashira.
wait, where'd you go? Side note, this is like off topic. Where'd you go? Oh, you returned the cap. Okay. Back to the story. So, zombies grabbing you, Sandra's brother. And, your dad, he's like, getting his Glock out of his Rari. His Rari's like his holster. Okay. It's made from the finest Rari. Anyway,
Let's go. I'll lead you to
he grabs his Glock. He's like, cha! You know, because the cha represents, a misfire,
You
I
are
guess.
bold to have sought this audience with me. My
Anyways,
guards tell me you were
zombie's
responsible
dead.
for the massacre of
So,
innocent villagers in
like, you gotta
Alcatraz.
visualize this. Like, the zombie gets hit in his left shoulder, and his left shoulder goes back, you know, like in Scarface. And then, but, you know, in Scarface they didn't have zombies.
You are innocent.
And then,
Why
it's
do
hitting
you
the right shoulder, and
despise
his right
looking
shoulder
through
goes
my
back,
sewers?
and it's like, "Whoa," you know. final shot goes into the head. He's down.
Let me go.
And then
I detest
you're like,
violence.
you know, you've been attacked by a zombie once. You
I'll
just
leave
got
this
attacked again. You're like,
matter in your
you like that. And then your dad's like, get hold of yourself, son. And then we're like, whoa. Like Jesse, Michael, Robert, and I were like, whoa. Your dad's a BA.
Come for me. We must go before more
What
guards
happened to
arrive.
this? Okay, so we're like, oh yeah, and this is where I get the epiphany. Since your dad just got done killing that zombie, this is how we handle it. We're like, or I'm like, we killed him, and then you're like, what? And then Michael's like, huh? And then Jesse's like, you're right. We gotta kill them. And I'm like, dang, I meant it.
I don't have enough spirit.
I actually do that. I'm like,
These demons are blocking our way. We must destroy
it's not
their
clearing my
summoning
throat this time.
construct.
It's real. Anyways, grab a backpack.
Not enough
Get
spirit.
a water. Grab a rifles. We head out. We're in a formation, okay? We're outside. Next scene, we're outside in formation. This formation, we got your dad and point. You're a little bit to the right of him, right behind him.
There has to be a way into the
Actually,
sewers
not right
from
behind
here.
him. Like, give it a good 10 feet to the right.
This leads to the sewers.
Not to the right. Behind. You're 10 feet behind him. You're 10 feet behind him and to the right. 2 to 3 feet. Can you visualize that, Jason?
Found my mother.
Escaped into the sewers. We need to find them.
Oh yeah. Can you visualize that,
Mother
Jason?
was telling the truth.
Yeah.
Somehow I knew my mother was
Okay.
alive. Always alive.
But you never knew her. Beware of the
Side note, why didn't you answer me? I asked you the first time and you just like were silent. Did you think that was like a part of the movie? Alright, anyways, shut up. I'm sorry, Jay, I didn't mean to be mad. I mean, I'm not mad, I mean to be mean. I couldn't think of the word!
Exemplary servants. Keep the witch alive
Oh my
until
God.
she
Okay.
talks. Then we loose her tongue, but only to a
This
point.
is good, okay.
Remember what
You're gonna like
happened with
this.
Vizier's assistants?
So we're out in
It was
formation.
a pleasurable time, I admit. But
Alright, so I got the description of you, how you look,
bloody
how
strands
your
of
dad
blood
is.
spilling from his lips
I'm
by the
a
end.
little bit off to the left. I'm in line with your dad. I would say about 20 feet behind him. Jesse's in line with you, and he's a good 10 feet behind. Nice and spread out,
I must wait to use that ability.
and then all of a sudden, and then we all look up in slow motion. And then we're all like, yes, and so we get down, and then it opens up. And then there's like dirt flying everywhere, like that's the sound of the dirt, of the bullets impacting the dirt.
Here.
Right there. And that's a lot of boss fights, man. And
Tell us about the Black Stone. We know of the tree that the Horadrim used to trap the primal. What is the purpose
alright,
of
so
this
the dirt, okay,
Your master
dirt's flying.
Belial has good reason to
It's
fear it.
one little piece of dirt flies into your eye. You gotta remember that. Folks watching this, you gotta remember that. Dirt flies into Jason. It's very important what happens in the upcoming events in this episode.
Leah,
You know,
my darling. Now,
Hold on, I don't have enough, I don't have enough space. I need to,